What's up, YouTube? This is Buckshot33, aka Boston Chris. Just bringing up a new live video for you. This is going to be a local comic shop video, just another haul that I picked up over the weekend on Friday. And so, a couple books from last week because I wasn't around. I was actually up in Montreal, for last weekend. So, I have a couple books from last week and, some from this week. So, without any further ado, let's get into the books. So, first book I wanted to introduce everybody is Harley Quinn, number 27. And this is the introduction of a character named Red Tool. And yeah, if you can't tell by the name, and from what I've heard from other people, he's supposed to be a spoof or a, just kind of a homage to Deadpool. Not sure what they're going to do with this villain. He's definitely a new villain in the DC universe. So they may use him a little more. They may not. He might just be, kind of a joke that they just, spring upon us just for fun. But we'll see. So, definitely something to watch out for. Next is a book from last week. This is Old Man Logan, number 4. I love this cover. Just the Captain America shield, and you see Wolverine kind of laid out. It looks really cool. So I had to pick this book up. To go along with that, for this next, for the book that came out this week, we have Old Man Logan number 5, and I also love this cover as well. It has a real Sin City Frank Miller type feel, where with the black and white, and then you get the red blood stain heading down to the snow. So this is actually a really cool book. Covers like this really stand out just because they pretty much clue you into exactly what you're gonna see once you get into the book. So and this is a great series. I like how they're keeping Wolverine gritty, keeping him raw. He's pretty much same old guy you've ever seen. Just pretty much once problem gets in his way, he pops his claws out, takes care of it. No questions asked, no nonsense, no nothing. So it's a great series to get into. If you haven't checked it out, definitely go pick up those books because it's a cool series. Up next, we have a variant of Harley's Gang of Harleys, and I think this is basically a sketch cover. Even though it's not blank, you can see the little window they have right there for the signature, or little sketch if you wanted to. And she even tells you what to do. It says, "Wow, what a work of art!" And then it says down here, now don't forget, and don't forget to sign it. So with Harley Quinn and Starfire, Jimmy Palmiotti, right there, he goes ahead and works on the book, and he's going to probably be at the Boston Comic Con. I think he confirmed. The last couple years he's come with his wife Amanda Connor, and she does the cover art for this book. So what I'd like to do is try to get them both to sign it, and then on the back it's got nice big blank area. So if I can get a sketch from her on there, that would be awesome. All right. So continuing on with my books, we have Silk number 7, the J. Scott Campbell variant. And this is a pretty cool variant. I like the way that these look. The colors, in this one are a little bit darker. So it's not quite as expressive as the next book I'm going to show, but I do like this cover. The next one is actually one that is supposed to be a connecting cover with this, which is Spider-Woman number 6. And I actually really do like this cover a lot, just because the way the colors stand out and everything. And this story is actually pretty cool because I like how they're going about this. And with these characters, it's kind of fun to see what they're gonna do with them. Just trying to kind of team up all the Spider-Women in the Marvel universe now. And I'm not sure if they're gonna end up being like a team or just kind of like a loose alliance where it's just kind of like if one needs help they can call the other one, but other than that they're gonna go their own separate ways. So all that remains to be seen, and it's just I think it's gonna be kind of a cool story to check out. So if you're into Spider-Woman comics, if you like those type of things, or if if you're just into reading something a little different to break away from all the normal stuff you read, give it a shot. So now next is the C3PO number 1, and this came out last week, and this is the photo variant. I picked this up just because I didn't get a chance to get it last week, and C3PO is a major part of the Star Wars universe, but he you know, kind of gets shifted to the back because he's not a you know, he's not a fighter. He doesn't do any of the you know, really big, you know, action type things, but he is, you know, instrumental in the story, you know. So I definitely like to, you know, read a little bit more about him and see, you know, what he's actually doing, how he gets his red arm that, you know, you see in The Force Awakens, and just, you know, a little bit more about C-3PO as a character. Because I think that he's one, like I said, he's a major character in the Star Wars universe, but I think that there's a lot about him that's unexplained, and it would be cool to kind of find out a little bit more about, you know, what makes him such a good character and where he has his strengths and weaknesses other than, you know, what we've seen in movies. So you know, I figure this would be a definitely interesting read, and so I'm going to get into that in a little bit. Um, Next book we have here is one of the ones that was talked about on We Love Comics live show last week. So the show was on Tuesdays, and usually within the first hour of the show, um, Chris from We Love Comics will go ahead and let everybody know the books that they want to be picking up for that following Comic Book Wednesday. And so this is one of the books that I picked up. It is um, Four Kids Walk Into a Bank by Black Mask Studios. And the reason I picked this up because it's a little bit pricey, as you can see. It's $7.99, but this is a you know, store exclusive cover variant, limited to only 250 copies. And so you know, this is for one of the store variant is for one of my local comic shops, New England Comics. And you know, the fact that it is only limited to 250 copies, I decided to take a shot on it just because you know, it's probably one of the most limited comics that I own. You know, I had things that have low print runs, but 250 copies is, you know, very, I mean, that's extremely low. So I don't necessarily know that it's going to be a comic that will jump high in value just because it's, you know, limited in my area, this specific cover. But with Boston Comic Con coming around, you never know. And then again, I mean, you know, if there's people that are, you know, out there that don't have, you know, access to New England comics, like if you're not from the, you know, Boston area, but you want to take a shot on getting a book that, you know, if you live, you know, for example, like if you live out in Florida, you know, and you wanted to get this book and you know that nobody down there is going to have it, you know, maybe you have a little trade bait, something that, you know, other people wouldn't have. So, you know, it's worth taking a shot. I can definitely say if they have some more left over, I probably will pick up at least one more just to say that I have, you know, a duplicate or an actual, you know, second copy. So it's, you know, instead of just being me and 249 others, now it's, you know, I have two to myself and now only 248 other people can get it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But anyway, so I just want to thank everybody for watching. If this is your first time watching my video, you know, please go and check out some of my other ones, and also, you know, go ahead and subscribe if you like what you see. As always, you know, go ahead and leave a comment. You know, if you like what you see, hit that old thumbs up button. Give me a thumb up, and just keep watching. I have a few other videos that are going to be coming up very shortly. I just posted one for going ahead and crossing off a book on my top 10 list. And should be another one coming pretty soon. So as always, just want to let everybody know, you know, that I'm here to, you know, keep making videos for you. I hope you guys enjoy them. So, you know, happy collecting. You know, as always, you know, have fun with it. This is Buckshot 33, and I'm out.